Hello, investigators! Once again, this year the UK has no centralised event where us Brits can gather and play the Arkham games we know and love. Or better still, try new ones and play with other people at player counts larger than ever before. So let us tell you about some of the individual stores that are hosting local events. The best place to look for or ask about UK events is the UK Arkham Horror card game Facebook page. It is a private group, so you will need a Facebook account, and if that is too much for you, then we totally understand. Most events don't use the events tab, so you will need to scroll through the posts or just ask a question if you want to find out the ones that don't. No one except us posts information on reputable places like Board Game Geek or Reddit, and not a single Arkham Nights event anywhere in the world gets a mention on the main Discord server, not even in the Arkham Nights 2022 section. Let's take a look at the largest event taking place this weekend from the 28th to the 30th of October 2022 in Croydon, South London at the Ludoquist Board Games Cafe. You may have seen them run a very successful in-store event last year. There is Unfathomable and other board games on Friday night, a blob that ate everything epic multiplayer on Saturday night, the Arkham Horror and Eldritch Horror board games and possibly others in the daytime on Sunday, with an option to hang around for some Call of Cthulhu RPG action on Sunday evening. There may be some casual play on Saturday afternoon if you are interested. You can buy day tickets for individual events or a bundle ticket for 3 days that won't include the Call of Cthulhu RPG session, but get in quick as the event will probably start before you watch this video. This seems like a good time to introduce you to the quaint British pastime of hiding your address from your customers, so they can't come and visit you, as you won't find the Ludoquist address on their homepage, or on their Visiting Us page, or at the bottom of their website, but it is on their contact page, if you want to contact them in person for the purposes of visiting. And it's on their Facebook, which is public, so we got there in the end. There will be a quiz after the blob on Saturday night and maybe some spot prizes for anyone appearing in costume. If you are attending this event and playing in the blob, there is a form to fill out apparently to help you get onto a table with other people. Plus a Discord server so you can all chat and plan your decks or just ask questions about the event. Take note! One thing to bear in mind is that the Ludoquist has a house rule for LCG events, in that any deck may add one player card which contains the name Henry or Hank. For example, your boy Henry Armitage, and multiple copies of that card may be in play. We certainly aren't going to comment on the ethics of adding house rules to official Asmodee events, but we hope everyone will be packing the Mad Professor, and we look forward to seeing 4 of them in play at every table. It looks like they have full Arkham Nights UK prize support, so there will be playmats and promos for every blob player. And those crazy cats are letting you reserve which of the 3 playmat designs you want, so there is probably only the Gargoyle left, which they call the Demon. Up next is Patriot Games in Sheffield, who are a very old and distinguished store that we know from their support of the original Legend of the Five Rings game from AEG. They will be hosting several tables of Machinations Through Time on Sunday the 30th of October from 12 PM. Costumes are encouraged but not required. Entry is £20 and you will receive the UK standard playmat and promos. Sadly, it doesn't look like there is anything for the non-card game Arkham fan. Check if tickets are still available. Their store address is available at the foot of every webpage, which is clearly not entering into the spirit of things. They even have a Google Map link. Oh, which doesn't work. So well done Patriot Games for entering into the spirit of things. And if you go to their Contact Us page, there is a map to an entirely different address. These people are confusion masters. This is 4D chess right there. Wait, does that say National Video Game Museum? When did we get a National Video Game Museum? Was that something to do with the Olympics? We did email them to find out which address was correct, but like true enigmas, they didn't reply. So pick which address you think is correct and leave it in the comments below. No prize given. If these events are too short notice for you, then consider attending Dice and Destiny in Canterbury for a 12-player evening of The Blob from 6:30 PM on Thursday the 3rd of November for only £2. £2? Hang on a minute, this isn't an official Arkham Nights event. And look, they put the correct address of their store front and centre where people can easily find it. Amateurs. Okay, so if you want to play some epic multiplayer Arkham LCG but aren't fussed about gimmicky playmats and strange looking promos, then head off to Canterbury. Next up on the list is the Games Shop in Aldershot, which, if it is the one we are thinking of, is one of the oldest gaming stores in Britain, originally being owned by Estevium, who were the UK's largest hobby distributor before morphing into Asmodee UK. This is a shop so quintessentially British that they refuse to put their address anywhere on their website or anywhere on their social media, lest a single customer find them and attempt something so uncouth as to purchase anything. Even searching for it won't bring up a single clue.
You need to have your butler use the newfangled telephone device and grovel for the address to make an appointment.
For anyone without a butler or a newfangled telephone device, if you check on the Facebook events page, you will cheat the system and find an address and a map. This event is on Sunday, the 27th of November, from 11 AM and costs £5 English. It is being organised by top UK cosplayer Sarah, and scenarios are to be announced. Plus, there will be some Arkham goodies out there, but we aren't sure what or how much. Phew! If your store is running an event and wants some publicity, then reach out to us, as we hear that these Arkham Nights kits were oversubscribed, so there must be more stores running events. And if you see any on eBay, let Asmodee UK know, as that is a kit that could have gone to Dice and Destiny for their customers. If you are making an Arkham costume, then for goodness sake take some pictures and enter it into our costume contest, which will be announced very soon as Asmodee UK get back to us about the prizes. Right, what video do you want next? Do you want a top 10 spoiler-free questions on Fortune and Folly? Or a full unboxing? What about a setup video? Should we announce our costume contest without the prizes? Have we covered the Scarlet Keys to your liking? Do you want a rundown of the official Arkham Nights 2022 USA swag? Or the UK swag? Who only get the playmat and 5 promos. That's it. Now get back in your shoebox in Middletut Road. And it's our birthday next month. So give us some wacky video ideas that we can make for that. No, not playthrough requests.